So do you also wish to generate analysis for the customer testimonials automatically using an AI? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to automate AI-powered customer testimonial analysis. So as a customer relationship manager, I receive a lot of testimonials through Google Forms. So now here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through Google Forms, then automatically OpenAI should generate a proper analysis for the same, and after generating the analysis, automatically that should be added in my Google Sheets as a new row. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Google Forms with OpenAI and Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me all take you to my screen.
Welcome to my screen. In this video, I'll show you how to automatically analyze customer testimonials using AI to quickly understand sentiments, spot trends, and uncover valuable feedback, all without going through each comment manually. Alright, so as you all know that as a business owner, I regularly receive customer testimonials through forms, emails, or reviews. So now going through each one manually to understand that what customers love or what needs improvement takes a lot of time. That's why I decided to automate the process using AI. So by setting up an AI-powered testimonial analysis, I can instantly get insights like overall sentiment, recurring keywords, or common complaints. So this helped me quickly identify trends, improve my products or services, and even highlight positive feedback for marketing, all without spending hours reading every single comment. Alright, so here on my screen you can see the Google form that I've already created with the name customer testimonial. And now here my objective is, as soon as I'm going to receive a response through this Google form, then automatically OpenAI should generate an analysis for that customer testimonial, and after generating the analysis, automatically that should be added over here in my Google Sheets as a new row. Alright, so here I've already built an automation where I've connected my Google Forms with my OpenAI account and Google Sheets using an automation software. And now firstly in this video, we are going to see the working of this amazing automation by simply making a form submission over here. So for that, let me all take you to my form. So here you can see I've already pre-filled some details over here such as name, email, how was your experience, and can we use your testimonial publicly. Alright, so now after adding all these details, I'm going to submit this form over here by clicking on this submit. And here you can see it says your response has been recorded. That means we have successfully made a form submission over here. So now let's go and check our Google Sheets. And here you can see we have successfully received response over here where we have received the customer testimonial analysis for that particular customer named Anjali Verma. And here you can see the entire analysis generated by OpenAI. Alright, so with this we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. And now here in this video we are going to learn step by step that how you can connect your Google Forms with your OpenAI and Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you have to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers, and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. So here on my screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as automate AI powered customer testimonial analysis. And now after giving a name to my workflow, it is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn my hyperlink given over here, and it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now let's move back to our Pabbly dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is a response towards that trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin that automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Forms, as I'm receiving new form submission through Google Forms. So Google Forms is a free tool that lets you create online surveys and forms quickly and easily. So in my Google Forms trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new response received, so that whenever I'm going to receive a new response through Google Forms, then automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. Alright, so now after selecting my trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Google Forms with Pabbly Connect. So I'm following the instructions given below. Firstly, I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my Google Forms account. So this is the Google form that I've already created with the name customer testimonial, and now here you can see the fields that I've taken over here. Alright, so now firstly I'm going to connect this form with Google Sheet in order to capture the responses in Google Sheets so that I can store the data at one place. So for that I'm going to click on this responses, and from here I'm going to click on this link to sheets button given over here, and then I'm going to create a new spreadsheet over here by clicking on this create button. And this is the spreadsheet that we have received over here with the same fields that we have taken in our Google Forms. Alright, so with this we have successfully built a connection between our Google Forms and Google Sheets. Alright, so now after building this connection, let's test this connection by simply making a form submission over here. So for that, I'm going to copy the responder link over here, and then I'm going to open this form in a new tab. So this is the form, and now I'm going to fill the details over here. So let me add the details. Alright, so here you can see I've successfully added the details over here, such as name, email, how was your experience, and can we use your testimonial publicly. And now after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the submit, and here you can see it says your response has been recorded. That means we have successfully submitted a form over here. So now let's go and check our Google Sheets. And here you can see it has successfully captured the response over here, such as the name, email, how was your experience, and can we use your testimonial publicly. Alright, so with this we have successfully seen the connection between our Google Forms and Google Sheets. And now after building this connection, I'm going to connect this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect in order to capture the response in Pabbly Connect. So for that you need to install an add-on in your Google Sheets account first. And for that you need to click on this extensions, and from here you need to select add-ons. Now here under this add-on you need to select get add-ons. And then here in this Google Workspace Marketplace, you have to search for an add-on, that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And by selecting this particular add-on, you need to install this add-on on your Google Sheets account in order to connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. Alright, so here you can see it is already installed in my Google Sheets account. So moving back, and once you're going to install this particular add-on, you need to follow exactly the same steps. Alright, so now you have to installing the add-on, you need to refresh your Google Sheets, and that's a necessary step. Alright, so now you have to refreshing the Google Sheets, you need to click on this extensions, and then you'll be able to see the option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So from here you need to select initial setup. Now here under this initial setup, you can see it is asking me to enter the webhook URL and the trigger column. So for the webhook URL, I'm going to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. And here for the trigger column, it says the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that raw data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here you can see in my Google Sheet, my last data column is column E. So for the trigger column, I'm going to enter the column as column E, and then I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see it says setup configured successfully. That means we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Google Sheets, and we have successfully connected our sheets with Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now you have to building this connection. I'm going to test this connection by clicking on this send test button given over here. And here you can see it says test data sent successfully. That means we have successfully sent the first raw data of our Google Sheets to this webhook URL, or you can say to our Pabbly's workflow. So now let's go and check it. But here before moving back to Pabbly's workflow, you need to perform another very important step to completely connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So for that you need to click on this extensions, and from here you need to select Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Now here under this you need to turn on this send on event. So by turning it on, automatically whenever you're going to receive new response from our Google Sheets, then automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. Alright, so now let's go and check it, and here you can see we have received the tick in front of the send on event. That means we have successfully turned it on. Alright, so now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the trigger trigger column, timestamp, spreadsheet name, ID, sheet name, sheet ID, row index name, how was the experience, email, and can we use your testimonial publicly. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up our trigger over here. Alright, so now you're receiving all the details from Google Forms. I want to give this response to OpenAI to generate a proper analysis for the response received. So for that I need to connect my OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So here I'm going to select my action application as OpenAI. So OpenAI is a company that develops advanced AI tools and models like ChatGPT. People use OpenAI to create content, write code, answer questions, and even generate creative ideas. So in my OpenAI action step, I'm going to select my action event as ChatGPT, so that by using this particular model, OpenAI should generate a proper analysis for the response received through Google Forms. Alright, so now here to connect my OpenAI with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add a new connection. If your OpenAI account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the API token. So following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my OpenAI account, and from here I'm going to access the API keys given in the left side bar. And here in the API keys, you can see all the existing keys available over here, and here I'm going to create a new secret key, and for that I'm going to give the name as testimonial analysis. And now after giving the name, I'm going to select my project as default project, and then I'm going to create the secret key. So this is the API key generated, so I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API token. Now after entering the API token, I'm going to click on this save, and here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here is asking me to select the AI model. So by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the existing models available over here. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my AI model as GPT-4o Mini. You can select the model as per your need. And now after selecting the AI model, it is asking me to enter the prompt. So in this prompt field, I need to enter the relevant prompt that I want to give to AI to generate a proper analysis for the response received through my Google Forms. Alright, so I'm going to add a relevant prompt. And here you can see I've successfully added a relevant prompt over here where I've added some instructions for the AI and the detail as testimonial. So here I need to enter the testimonial that I've received through Google Form. So now here instead of adding the detail manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received from my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that whenever we're going to receive new response to Google Forms, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to map the experience, that means the testimonial received, and now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see I've received a successful response where we have received the message content generated. That means the entire analysis generated for the testimonial. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now after generating the proper analysis, automatically I want to add this analysis generated by OpenAI in my Google Sheet. So for that, I'm going to another action step over here. And here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is a free web-based spreadsheet program that allows you to create, edit, and share spreadsheets online. So in my Google Sheets action step, I'm going to select my action event as add a new row, so that after generating the analysis, automatically that should be added in my Google Sheets as a new row. Alright, so now here to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again, here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add a new connection. If your Google Sheets account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account, and then I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So I've already shown you that I have my spreadsheet with the name customer testimonial analysis. And now here in my Pabbly's workflow, I'm going to select my spreadsheet as customer testimonial analysis. And now here after selecting my spreadsheet, I'm going to select my sheet as sheet 1. And then here is asking me to enter the customer name and testimonial analysis. So basically these are the fields that I've added in my Google Sheets. So now again here instead of entering the details manually, here I'm going to map the data. So here for the customer name, I'm going to map the customer name from the response that I've received in my Google Forms. And here for the testimonial analysis, I'm going to map the analysis generated by OpenAI. Alright, so now after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added the new detail in our Google Sheet. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have received a successful response over here where we have received the customer name and the entire testimonial analysis generated by OpenAI. So with this, we have successfully set up an entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected our trigger as Google Forms and our action as OpenAI and Google Sheets. So that whenever we're going to receive new response through Google Forms, then automatically using the details, OpenAI is going to generate a testimonial analysis for the same. And after generating the analysis, automatically that is going to be added in our Google Sheets as a new row. Alright, so these were the steps to how to automate AI-powered customer testimonial analysis. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now, if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit www.pabbly.com. Now, if you like the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.